My phone rings. And so I thought it was probably this guy who had brought the gun, who was, he'd forgotten something at the villa, or I don't know, whoever else. But I look at the screen of the phone and I realized it was my shosho. And I remember just being seriously disoriented and wondering, now, how, unless I thought maybe I've saved another friend as shosho, I don't know. But she was calling. And so I pick up the phone, and the first thing she said, and it just blew my mind. She said, Ian, don't do it. Don't do whatever you're thinking about. Don't hurt yourself. And I was so blown away. And another thing she said almost immediately, and she was speaking Kikuyu. She said, whatever it is, we can fix it. But if you go, no one can fix that. You'll be gone forever. And we spent the next maybe 20 minutes just talking. And finally, for the first time since this very dark cafes had started, I just let out. I cried. And I told her everything. I told her, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm going through. I'm tired of living. I'm tired of carrying all this hurt and whatever. And she said, it doesn't even matter, just be easy. Be easy. Within 48 hours, they had sent someone to come pick me up. So that's how I ended up in rehab after about, I think, 10 days of detox. Man, detox was rough. I hadn't gone a day sober in a really long time. Because even before it all broke apart, I was drinking every day. I was still a functional alcoholic. I would go to work, I would do all these things, but I was drinking every day. So rehab, I remember being there for 115 days. That was a while. I was in Limuru. Homie, that place is cold. So that was crazy. During this point, the psychiatrist I was seeing said that, dude, what you had was a manic phase, and they happen a lot, and this is expected. So the whole time I was in rehab, I was seriously medicated, which didn't help. I kept adding on weight and a lot of crazy other things. So after my 115 days, I went home to my girlfriend. We were living together, and she had taken her through hell. So went home, and I didn't have a clue of how to live life sober, man. I didn't have a job. I was broke. We were struggling with our bills and stuff. And then on one very random day, I went to buy some meat. And dude, I think that's literally all I remember about that day. No. I actually ran into a friend, a drinking buddy from back in the day. And dude, it was almost like autopilot. He suggested, hey, long time, buy you a drink. In the bar, there was a Kalokos over there nearby. So it hit me like, after I'd had a few shots, I was like, oh my God, what have I done? And it's like I'd woken up the thirst again. And of course, how bad I felt about the fact that I'd had another drink. So I kept drinking, which led to just massive depression, and I felt so bad. The alcohol was no longer filling that gap, and I ended up experimenting with cocaine. Man, you should have seen the look on my girlfriend's face, man. Because eventually I went back home, and I was done. I was completely wasted. She cried so hard. And another 2-3 weeks went by, and I was pretty much drinking almost every day. So now I had to buy the really cheap stuff because I had to stay drunk one way or another. I don't remember much about how this played out, but my family got involved again, and they took me to a different rehab, a cheaper one this time. And you know, something just shifted, man.